Ever wondered how to express your food preferences or cravings in English? Well, buckle in and get ready for a linguistic feast. Imagine you haven't eaten all day and your stomach is rumbling. Instead of just saying, "I'm hungry," you can say, "I'm starving." It's a more dramatic way to express just how hungry you really are. Now let's say you've been thinking about a specific dish all day. In English, we say, "I'm craving." For example, "I'm craving pizza." This phrase is used when you want a specific food item. On the opposite end of the spectrum, after a big meal, you might feel very full. In that case, you can say, "I'm stuffed." This is a fun and informal way to say you can't eat another bite. When it comes to suggesting a casual meal, instead of saying, "Let's go eat," we often say, "Let's grab a bite to eat." This phrase is a relaxed way to suggest getting food. Sometimes you might have a preference for a certain type of food. In that case, you could say, "I'm in the mood for something spicy." This phrase is a great way to express your specific food craving. When dining with others, asking for something to be passed to you is common. In English, we say, "Could you pass, please?" For example, "Could you pass the salt, please?" Now, we all know the struggle of trying to eat healthily. So, if you're trying to limit your food intake but can't resist a delicious treat, you might say, "I'm on a diet, but I can't resist this dessert." Similarly, if you see a dish you really enjoy, you might say, "I can't resist a good cheese platter." This phrase shows your love for a specific dish. When dining out, it's common to share dishes, so you might ask someone, "Would you like to share an appetizer?" This is a polite way to suggest sharing a dish. After a meal at a restaurant, if you can't finish your food, you can ask for a to-go box. In English, we say, "Could I get a to-go box, please?" Dietary restrictions are also important to communicate. If you don't eat meat or animal products, you might say, "I'm a vegetarian or vegan." Sometimes, a meal might remind you of a dish from your childhood or your home country. In that case, you could say, "This meal reminds me of home." If you have a food allergy, it's crucial to communicate this. In English, we say, "I'm allergic to," for example, "I'm allergic to peanuts." And lastly, if there's a type of food you don't enjoy, you can say, "I'm not a fan of seafood." This phrase is a polite way to express your dislike for a certain type of food. In summary, we've learned how to express hunger, cravings, fullness, suggest a meal, ask for something, express a love for a specific dish, suggest sharing a dish, ask for a to-go box, communicate dietary restrictions, express nostalgia, inform about allergies, and express dislike for a food. Master these phrases and you'll be dining and conversing like a native English speaker in no time.